So welcome back to Gitanjali Group of Institutions. So as we know that I have taken one class in the first section is nothing but about orientation of our nursing profession. So I have explained what is a nursing, I have explained what is our nursing profession, and I have explained what is the functions and qualities of nursing profession, and we have discussed a lot of the things in our orientation video. Let us see what is the today topics. So today I have selected the two topics is nothing but I will discuss. So before that I want to tell, see my dear students, there is our Gitanjali Group of Institution which is having, as I told you, the two nursing well reputed and well infrastructured college, the one of the Rampurhat Nursing Institution which is located at Krishnanagar, Birbhum, West Bengal, and one more thing is a Sainthia Nursing Institution which is located at Sainthia. So my dear students, future nurses, please visit our channel and see our videos and get the admission for our institutions. So today I am going to discuss So this is the session I am going to start for today, that is nothing but CPR. My dear students, I want to tell not only as a medical profession but also being a normal person, but also being the police, but also being the whatever civilians. Everyone must be know what is the meaning of CPR. So let me tell what is the meaning of CPR, how it is going to works, and how the procedure. Before that you must know what the things is supposed to be do. Let us see what is the meaning of CPR, Cardiopulmonary Resuscitation. Let me tell in the medical terminology, the cardio is nothing but heart and pulmonary is nothing but lungs, whereas resuscitation is nothing but restart. You know that the common daily life, everyone is going to do every activity, but suddenly we can see where the peoples are gathered, suddenly the peoples will go for fall, the peoples will go for unconscious. We don't know what is going to happen. In such case, if you are nearby such a places, you must understand what is the situation of the patient. You must understand what is the condition, whether the patient is stable or unstable. If the patient is stable, okay, no more issue. If the patient is not stable, the patient is unconscious, in such a case, you must think as a professional nurse, critical thinking as well as logical thinking is nothing but you must go for CPR. So what is the meaning of CPR here? When there is a cardiac arrest, what it indicates? When the person is going to unconscious, when the person is going to unstable, in such a case we can call as the heart is getting some problem. It might be called as heart attack, it might be called as cardiac arrest. In such a case, you want to start again. That is the procedure name is called as CPR. In that case, you want to start the functioning of heart plus lungs. So what is the interconnection in between the heart and lungs? As we know that, let me show the diagram. So this is actual the part of human heart. So let me tell, the first one is what is the relation in between the heart and lungs. So there is a circulatory system we are going to study in GNM or B.Sc, whatever the nursing courses. So here circulation system is nothing but, so there is a blood supply. So heart is called as the reservoir of the blood. So heart is only one of the organ is getting supply for the all the body parts of the human body. So lungs is going to do the purification of the blood. So there is a interconnection. The heart is acting as a pumping of the blood. The lungs is going to purify the blood. So purifying, sending to the heart, and this is the keeping as a reservoir and going to send to the all the body parts. By that, the human being is going to be stable. In such a case, because of some complication, because of some other issue, the person will go for the heart is going to get the problem. Might be different kinds of cardiac issues are there. Any one of the issue, the heart will going to stop. In such case, we need to go for CPR, Cardiopulmonary Resuscitation. Dear students, I want to tell here, before going to start, let me tell what is a anatomy and physiology of the heart. So superficially I will discuss here. Let me see. So here the parts of the heart. See, the first one is a superior vena cava. So this is actual diagram of the heart. So there is the first part I am going to tell, that is a first one is superior vena cava. So here superior, as our medical terminology, superior is nothing but top. Whereas here you can see inferior vena cava, nothing but down, bottom. Where the vena cava is there at the top place, that will be called as superior vena cava. Where the bottom of the heart, where the vena cava is there, that is called as inferior vena cava. And let me tell what is the purpose of superior vena cava, inferior vena cava. So the superior vena cava is present here. So whatever the organs from here to here, and whatever the impurity after this metabolism, you know that what is the meaning of metabolism. So daily activities, daily every second there is a metabolism is going to happen in our tissues, in our cells. So is nothing but metabolism, nothing but there is a within the mitochondria, you know where the location of mitochondria, there is a cell. So within the cell there is a mitochondria. So within the mitochondria every second there is a metabolism process is going to happen. There is a ADP molecules is going to convert into the ATP in the presence of oxygen. That will be called as the metabolism. You know, during this metabolism, the end product, the waste product is nothing but carbon dioxide. So how the carbon dioxide, how the waste product comes out? Because of this superior vena cava and inferior vena cava. You need to get it the point. The superior vena cava and inferior vena cava is receiving of the deoxygenated blood. In the sense, carbon dioxide blood, CO2 blood. So that is the main purpose of superior vena cava and inferior vena cava. So superior vena cava is carrying of deoxygenated blood the top of the body, and inferior vena cava is carrying the deoxygenated blood from bottom of the body. So by that the two things is completed. Let me see. So what are the chambers of the heart? Every human being is having 4 chambers of the heart. So there are the upper 2 chambers, there are the lower 2 chambers. As we know that upper 2 chambers is called as atrium, whereas lower 2 chambers is called as ventricles. Let me tell what is this. This is called as right atrium and this is called as left atrium. So which is located right side, that's what it is called as right atrium, which is located at the left side, that is called as left ventricle. My dear students, you are seeing here, so the diagram will be like this. So whatever the, how to remember the opposite direction, wherever your left hand for the diagram, it will come as a right, and wherever your right hand is coming, it will come as a left. So don't get confusion. So this is called as right atrium and this is called as left atrium. By that the top of the chambers are finished. And second one is, there is a lower chambers is called as right ventricle and left ventricle. By that the 4 chambers are completed. So these are the some of the parts. Next I am going to tell, there is a pulmonary artery and there is a aorta and this is a pulmonary veins. Let me tell what is the main function of pulmonary artery. Actually here the artery which is located in the right ventricle. So here right ventricle is having deoxygenated blood. So from the right atrium, from the right ventricle, there is a deoxygenated blood. This blood has to go for the lungs. So this is a connection with lungs. So this deoxygenated blood, this carbon dioxide blood will go through pulmonary artery. Then it will enter into the lungs. As I said before my starting of class, that is the lungs' main purpose is purifying of blood. So here the lungs is getting the purification. In some other session I will tell how to purify the lungs also. So by that you can understand how the process of purification. So now you can see there is a pulmonary artery is carrying the blood from here and it is going to store here and it is going to purification. And once the purification is completed, it will going to receive through the pulmonary veins. So here pulmonary veins is carrying of oxygenated blood from the lungs. After getting of the purification, the pulmonary veins is carrying of oxygenated blood and it is going to receive left atrium. Then after left atrium receiving the oxygenated blood or purified blood, it is going to the left ventricle and it is going for aorta for the supplying of all the body parts. So aorta is nothing but the biggest artery. The aorta is a branch which is supplying all the blood supply. So this is actually anatomy. Let me tell what is the physiology. So superficial I am telling, where the blood is taking deoxygenated blood from superior vena cava, deoxygenated blood from the inferior vena cava. So such a kind of the blood is going to right atrium. Is it? Then it is going to the deoxygenated blood. It is going for right ventricle. So here right atrium, right ventricle is having carbon dioxide blood. Is nothing but unpurified blood. And this blood is going through pulmonary artery for the lungs, and within the lungs there is a purification process going to happen. After purification done, it is going through pulmonary veins, and it is going to enter into the left atrium, and it is going to enter into the left ventricle. Then it is going through aorta for all body parts. We know that different kinds of systems are there, different kinds of the body parts are there. Each and every organ is having the particular nerve supply, the particular arterial supply, the particular vein supply. As we know that the artery blood supply is carrying always oxygenated blood, whereas the vein blood supply is carrying of deoxygenated blood. So this is the thing you must remember, what exactly the anatomy and physiology of the heart. Dear students, why I explain this anatomy and physiology of the heart, you must know what is the meaning of heart. Then only you can able to give what is the meaning of CPR. So that's what. So I have explained. So this is about anatomy and physiology of heart. And I am going to right now, there is a definition for the CPR. So let me tell, cardiopulmonary, nothing but CPR is a technique of basic life support for oxygenating of the brain and heart until appropriate. So what it is telling? So what is the main function of the heart and what is the main function of the brain, you must know. So here, as we know that the brain is called as the master of organ. The brain is controlling complete body parts, whether it is sensory organs, whether it is motor function, whatever function, it is only maintaining. And whereas what is the main function of heart? The heart is maintaining of the pumping of the blood, even for the brain also, even for whatever, for the hair also, for the nails also, wherever the parts are there in the human body, the heart only one of the thing is blood supply. So here there is a connection in between the brain. If the brain want to do the function, need to get the blood supply from the heart. If the heart want to do the function, the brain need to get the signals to this heart. So what is going to happen in the case of cardiac arrest? What is exact meaning of cardiac arrest, dear students? When there is no blood supply for the brain, listen carefully, when there is no blood supply for the brain function is going to dull. The brain function is going to stop. You know, when the brain function is going to stop, within soon the body will go for functionless. Nothing but we can call it as death. What exactly meaning of death? When there is a problem in the heart, when the heart is not supplying proper blood supply for, especially for the organ of the brain, when the brain is not getting oxygenated blood sufficiently, the brain is trying to do the function. Still the blood supply is not getting properly. The brain will be give up. The brain will be stopped. The functions will be sensory functions, motor functions will be stopped. If that is a goal, that period is called as the golden period. If you are medical person, if you are the person who know about the CPR, if you are utilizing the golden time, if you are giving such a time CPR, then the person will come back. If you are giving effective CPR, the person will come back in the normal position. If you are not giving CPR, if you are leaving the person will go for death. So this is the interconnection in between the heart and brain. So dear student, the first session I have discussed about what is the meaning of CPR and what is the heart and what is the anatomy and physiology of the heart. I have explained what is the definition of the heart, CPR. So this is the things we have discussed in the first session. So my dear students, so next session I am going to explain what is the steps of the CPR, each and every step how we are going to be done. So what are the precautions we supposed to be taken? So everything we will be explained. So my dear students, please follow our channel. Please like and share and subscribe our channel. By that, whoever want wait for the knowledge, whoever want for competitive exam, it might be useful. Please share for your friends. Please share for your those who are preparing for competitive exam. It will be useful. So until that, please stay tuned. Thank you so much.